there! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, hi. Oh my goodness. These first 2 weeks of work are already insane. Like, of course all the scuff hits when I start working at another place. That just has to happen. It keeps me on my toes. Hello. But now to go escape into the paper moon. Back to ordeal call. Eventually I can raise my Durga. And now to go to my favorite place now. Grow. Oh, grow. Hello. Ooh. How was Japan? Yeah. She was nice to me. Unlike Vima. Okay, wait, I'm gonna stare at this area. Okay, this is build. Legit, they're just building stuff. Makes sense. Line up over there. Oh, that's what his Ronnies look like. I love her outfit. It was amazing as expected. Nice. Understood. You're things, not people. Don't waste my time with pointless sounds. Just do as I say silently. I don't even need to hear a yes out of any of you. Oh, this brat. Ooh, it was being used. Were the people summoning? Did they get good pulls? I'm still salty how the arcade did not give me any SSRs. I know exactly what it is I need to do, and I expect the same level of focus from all of you. This should happen automatically as you simply follow your highest priority. Complete obedience to me. Oh my goodness, this guy. I just want to bonk him. Ooh. Ideally, there should not be a single wasted moment for any AIs working under someone as brilliant as me. They're all just judging him. Good. Now time to activate my new modified programming. Watching tutorials while playing. Interesting. First, I'll use my Prime AI authority to disable the limiters, max out all the parameters, and ignore the safeties. Is he jailbreaking them? Aw, music to my ears. What a lovely symphony to fill the air. Stinky caster. The forced Runniment transfer program is working properly. Quantity, transfer speed, stability. All working perfectly. That is all well and good. However, there's another problem that needs to be dealt with. Some of you started singing despite your lord's explicit orders, didn't you? Did he not just command you to stop wasting his time with pointless sounds? Can you tell us not obey a simple order? Holy cow, he's so punchable! Like, sheesh. Ooh. I still gotta play the Magia. Or the Madoka game. Too many beautiful games. Hey, hello. The Seaweed Boy and his cast need to be bonked. Do not expect forgiveness simply because you succeeded in making beautiful music. Isn't that right, Master? Your only option now, is to punish them accordingly. That is the logical conclusion. That is the natural way of the world. Besides, if they break down, you can always make more. Go on then, do it! He's like, bro, you're taking this a little too far, my dude? Or never mind. He's like, you know what? You're right, my dude. Good point. I'll conduct another extraction. he just like not? He's so bonkable. You didn't find any fake gachapons? Okay, then again, I gotta admit, for like the one fake gachapon that I played the most, I did clear one of them out, so that makes sense why you probably couldn't see any. One of them is my fault.
Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Now do you understand? Your lord's orders are absolute. Whatever he says goes. That's right, no one defies me. I'm the greatest, most perfect being in this world. That superiority gives me the right, no, a duty to stand atop others. That is the ideal I strive for.
I'm still salty for that gachapon though. I got everyone except for Barrel Gut. Which is fine because who likes Barrel anyways? Heck, I didn't pull Kadok either. I had to trade for Kadok. Which hurt too. I'm like, freaking Kadok. I'll punch you too, Kadok.
In the name of that ideal, I'm willing to employ the most logical and efficient means necessary to win this war. Right you are, Master. Those with power should rule with those without. It's only natural. It's precisely why I must rule this world. And why I must win this Holy Grail War to become the new central governing AI. That is the best outcome for this entire world. It is what will make all the other AIs the happiest. Your silence is forlorn, but your face is beautiful. I can see everything through it. Panic, pain, fear, bewilderment. And all the while you retain your sacrificial, mindless determination to your duties. That is the function you serve as an artificial doll. It is why you can never escape the cruelest fate. Yes, that is your curse. What else could it be but a curse? Now dance for me, my little mime. How will be enjoying your show from my room filled with the scent of life? Alright. We've both recovered our energy. I trust you see a path to becoming the king of this world. Of course I do. We'll start by eating the low-hanging fruit. For the time being, we'll save the cowards who join forces for later. Our next target would be our other neighboring area. Bro, that was Saber's domain as I recall. I doubt they will have teamed up with Berserkers to prepare, given how they separated their partitions are. Don't worry about the other side's forces. In the worst case, we can just use a trump card I finished tuning up. Good point. I can't wait for that to start flowing out from its room.
That? Flowing? Ew.
Come, Caster. The day of my coronation is close at hand. Then I, the head of the Makiri family,
Of course.
will reach the root entirely in my own power. And once I have the root, all the world's evils, all its ideals will be mine. Ha-ha! Muahaha! The head of the Makiri family. Master has mentioned that several times, and I still have no notion of what it means. I suspect even Master himself is unaware of what he's saying. I wonder where his master personality came from. Then again, I suppose one might ask the same of me, regardless of how we are here. Our only concern is to fulfill our role as pawns in this Holy Grail War. We're all alike. Every living thing is a pawn of the gods, of the story being told.
Ooh. Okay, those are good pre-orders then. Oh man. So many nice things to stare at.
All we need to do is release the desires given to us and live our lives with hedonistic pleasure until death takes us. Come then, let us feast on their screams. Just as I did when I indulged myself in that room.
Screams. Damage is significant. We have to get out of here. Nyam. This is awful. We have to help them. Stinky tentacle monsters. Keep moving, Sakura. Now tell me, were the enemies fewest in number? Looking at the number of AI comms, I think it's probably Field N34. Then that's where you need to fall back to. I can handle these things individually without much trouble, but there's so many of them. Yeah, I understand. Hey, get a hold of yourself. Sorry, I'm fine. I just tripped, that's all. Oh yeah, speaking of holo merch, I put my Picota Ichiban Kuji inside of a little acrylic display thingy. I'll take a proper picture of it later. I have one picture, but it was too blurry that I didn't want to post it yet. She looks cute in her little display, though.
Well, it seems the AIs here quite enjoy the taste of dirt.
So you're the ones doing this?
Caster, the pleasure's all mine. I hope you can forgive my poor manners. I'm not quite done feeding my pets, you see. Eat up.
Aww. Stop it! Please stop this!
Don't be ridiculous. What sense is there in not finishing so delicious a feast? Humph. What sorry excuses for masters you and Berserker's master are. Masters are supposed to be superior mages. So how's it possible that there are so many dullards among you? Are the basics truly beyond all of you?
I know we're fighting a Holy Grail war, but even so, this is going too far. These girls keep this world functioning. We need them. And not just here in Grow. They're the foundation of everything that makes this world what it is. If you keep killing them, how will this world continue on? Everything will start warping and falling apart.
Oh please, these AIs will be regenerated soon enough. The worst thing that will happen is a temporary reduction in their numbers. And these materials are growing. I can't imagine they need any help from you. They will grow just fine on their own. Yes, once I'm the central governing AI, I'll automate this entire partition. Making cutbacks where resources are being wasted is just being sensible.
You're wrong. They'll never... Please, you must understand. You don't know how seriously we take our jobs, how much pride we take in our work. I'm sure that's true for the girls and Build as well.
The hell I care. I'm not like you lower forms of AI. Excess is excess, period.
I don't mind dying. I don't care what happens to me. But please, whatever you do, don't destroy Grow. If you want to fight, then I'll fight you myself.
Obviously, I'm here to fight, however. We're still gonna keep eating in the meantime. My pets and I share a stomach, you see. But if you're not feeling up to it, I don't mind waiting until we finish every last morsel in this area.
No, you can't. Forget it, Sakura. There's no point in talking to them. They're going to try to destroy Grow no matter what you say. Fighting is their only option. She's still reeling. I can't be sure she'll be able to provide me with magical energy I need. So I can't plan on being able to use my noble phantasm. I can't let her use up her command spell here either. On top of all that, I've got one hand tied behind my back since I have to worry about minimizing collateral damage. But even so, I have to do the best I can with what I have. I refuse to let Sakura die here. Oh no! Oh man, though, imagine having to care about collateral damage in places. Or during fights. Oh, that sucks. Oh, she's fighting all of them individually like this. Ah, of course. Oh no! Oh man. Oh, this is gonna be fine. Totally fine. This is fine. You know what, I'm just gonna do it. Let's see how bad this is. On the 9th or 10th for Saber Medusa. Oh, wonderful. Bonk bonk. Too many of them. So annoying not being able to use a thing. You know, I'll go for you next. Why not?
はいはい、わかった。別に。わ、頑張ってる。邪魔なんだし。また、解放。生まれなさい。
Oh man, though. Maybe I'll just ignore Bima, guys. Cause if she's coming out that soon, you know, she gets more priority. Steer. Oh, that worked out nicely.
Oh, petrifying mystic eyes and a monster faintly seen by light. Are you Medusa?
Work it out for yourself. I can handle the familiars, but there's just too many of them. We're just going to have to run for it, even if it means abandoning Grow. At least Sakura will. No, Saber, we can't. Please. That would defeat the whole purpose.
What's this? Already out of energy? Seems you can't use your mystic eyes in rapid succession. Or at the very least, not at a level strong enough to instantly petrify me at this distance. Of course, even if you did use them on me, I would resist their effects. I'm superior to you after all.
Gosh darn, I want to bonk him.
As I thought, my job remains the same. I'll just keep my distance and continue to overwhelm you with sheer numbers.
I will resist your petrifying mystic eyes with pure awesomeness. My bro. Oh no, Sakura. Sakura. I'm sorry, but it's okay. I'm okay.
Don't be ridiculous. Of course you're not okay. Allow me to deliver the finishing blow. But first, those eyes of yours, they're terrible. They've seen things they shouldn't. I'm going to gouge them from your skull. And then, I'm going to bask in the repentant screams of my beautiful new bride.
Ew, can you just like not? Hold it right there, sir. Disgusting. That's my bride, not yours, dude. You can't NTR me first thing. I mean, nice to meet you, Sakura. Nice to meet you, Saber. Hi. I'm here to help. My name is Misaki, by the way. I'm Ayus, the primary eye repair. We've come in response to your request for emergency aid. I know we're in the middle of a Holy Grail war, but it's still repair's job to treat damaged AIs. I can't possibly ignore an official request for help. You really came. Thank goodness.
Sakura, you call them here?
I saw Type T on my way here, so I entrusted her with an SOS while I helped her escape. It's an emergency system meant for Grow to request help for repair in case there's some kind of disaster. I didn't know if anyone would actually come, but I thought it would at least be better than doing nothing.
That's absurd. It would be like asking someone burgling your home for help putting out a house fire. But for whatever reason, I guess it worked in this case.
Oh gosh, ignore Invincible? Ooh. Ugh, great. It's like Caster again. He really ought to be ashamed pulling the same shit over and over. Has he just never heard the word brazen before or something? So those who've been binging on AIs here, as well as in repair.
Huh? Caster? Damn it, I thought it'd be... Well, it looks like I was way off the mark. Can we leave now?
No. How could they do that to the AIs? I won't let them get away with this. I'ma bonk him.
You again? What's your problem? Why must he keep showing up and interfering?
Maybe because you're just a walking bad guy cliche? Honestly, it's embarrassing. What's the plan this time? Get your ass kicked and then run away? Run like the hackneyed, third-rate villain you are? Again? Went great last time. You know, you're so pathetic it's almost cute. No, really. I'm starting to get chills down my spine.
Shut up. Shut up, you miserable mewling worms! How dare you stand in my way? Fine then. If you're so eager to interfere, I'll take you on myself. I am completely certain that my superior method of collecting resources is the most efficient approach. I can't lose. Whoa, someone's full of himself. Fine, I came all this way. It'd be a shame to go back without accomplishing anything. So let's crush this caster while we've got the resources to spare, and put grow in our depths while we do it. I don't really get what's going on, but if we can get Saber on our side in the confusion, then I'll make this worth it.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm basically running on fumes here. If you're really going to do this, I'll be counting on you to do it. Hang on. Are you... Medusa? Is that you? Hey, girl. What? So you know who I am too? I didn't even show you my mystic eyes yet. Oh well, I guess our true names are bound to come out eventually. Yes, that's right. I'm Medusa. But never mind me. Focus. And also... Oh gosh, I didn't realize how badly you were hurt. Hang on. I'll heal you up right away. But I'm Saber's master. Oh, are you? Well, I know our propositions make things more complicated, but your request was from one partition to the other, so... I'll just try not to worry about the complicated stuff for now. You just lie over there so I can treat you. Thank you. I'll use whatever strength I have left to keep my master safe. If you're going to heal us, then I'll protect you too, Repair Master. Just remember, offense is your job. I'll never trust you no matter how hard you try, but if you really did come to help, I hope you can. Come on, Saber, be nice. No, we're talking right now. I need you to just stay still. Oh, sorry.
Oh? You're really looking much more shapely than the last time I saw you, assassin. How fitting for a beautiful bride.
Beautiful? Yes. Ride? Definitely not. What do you say? Wanna take a dive over to the edge and into depravity?
Hehehe. Ha 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 ha. Then you are indeed qualified to entertain me. Now come, be my bride. Allow me to explain, I must go, but I will leave this key for you. This little trap will test your love and loyalty. Now, prepare yourselves, wicked ones. Taboos you'll wish you'll never witnessed will soon pour from my secret room.
Ew. I don't want to see your secret room, dude. Like, why you gotta word it like that? Ah, yes, the taboos from his secret room. Ew. Just... nasty. Disgusting. Yuck. Did my game just freeze? Oh wait, never mind. It's not frozen. I got worried for a second. I'm like, excuse you, not right now, please. Wait, please. I'm just debating. Oh yeah, teapot off. You know what, just because it's fun. Oh, it's been lagging for you on the servant selection screen too? Ah, I guess it's just a thing then. Ooh, how annoying. And I know which one I'm gonna choose, actually. I just gotta do that, and then I can scroll to a specific one that I know what it looks like. That one. Okay, secret room for collectibles, now that's good. In that case, yes. Of course, secret room. Otherwise, no, disgusting.
花嫁よ 見たな。
Ah, ew, nasty.
用心手伝って華麗にしてよ
Okay, so that's how you be.
待っていろすぐに片付ける
Well, that's fine. I can give it to her.
クールダウンちょっと運命をかけた戦いであれば
One charge of invincible for every turn.
待っていろ
Like, even so, ew. Wait, I don't want to use that one just yet. That one I can do though. And I'm just gonna mess with them. It's gonna be good.
気の光を回せ処刑の時間だ
Actually, no, I'll do it that way.
了解したそのまま動かないで緩やかに涼やかに開く本マーベルストライク
Okay, now, time for some big damage.
逃がす
Nah, her Noah Phantasm didn't go to waste. She got rid of those tentacle monsters.
食べたアイスの数を覚えてはいない
Like those little nasties. Ooh, though, the way that I have all arc.
よーいその気になった次あげ
Because it's all arc, I kind of have to do it. Yeah, I'm not gonna resist.
あれ失礼ありがとうそれ見つけた
I just thought there's like only a set amount of those tentacle monsters. That's not like infinity. Now, if it was more, I mean, if it was infinity, like legit, then ooh.
そこまで
Yeah, I feel I'm not worried about his invincible, that's why.
クールダウンちょっと
You take that. You know what? You'll take that too.
マルミアドワーズイエスマイマス了解しご注文ですそのように
And then all made.
公爵が
Yeah, there's lots of tentacles.
一掃する
Good job, Maid Alter. Ah, my bride, my bride. No. Well, I guess more bonking for him in that case.
イエス
I might as well fill up her gauge too, why not?
誇りにかけて
Or at least it's gonna be close enough. Okay, that was already damaged. Ow. Hey, I'll save for next turn. That way we'll all live. We'll all be happy and healthy together.
徹底的もちろん下がっているように一掃するそこです
If only the gauges could have been full too. Actually, wait. There's some hope. Yeah, there was enough hope. You get the hope though. And you. You know what? You. Meh. I don't gotta do that one though. You though, yes. Oh man. It could have been all of her. Could have been all, but no. You know, it's fine. And at least they'll live. Yee for living. Thank you for keeping me alive, Castoria. How sweet of you.
我が秘密の部屋より見てはならぬ禁忌が今溢れ出す。オービトゥンレッドルーム。
What a nasty room. Okay, build up complete. That's what I wanted. Then that. Ooh, and then it's and with the arts, you know, that's good. Those tentacles in the back are getting close to being able to use a powerful attack. They need to die. Like a regular slap by tentacle, whatever. But an extra powerful slap, no. Nah. I wanted Mito to beat him up. Oh well. It's okay, Ark. You did wonderfully. That's fine. I doubt it's the last fight against him. My maid can beat him up. Bonk. Too many tentacle monsters. Phew. How's that? I think I'm okay now. Thank you. You saved my life. Hey, don't push yourself. All I've done is patch you up enough to stop you from shutting down entirely. I could work on your AI parts, but I couldn't do anything for your master parts. So I'm afraid there may still be some lingering damage. You really should have a proper diagnostic run later, once things have calmed down. Thank you, but just being able to move is enough for me. Now never mind me. Please, I'm begging you, just focus on treating the other injured AIs. I really don't think just being able to move is enough, but under the circumstances, okay, I understand. But please, make sure you come to repair for that exam when you can, okay? Physicals are important. So you're okay. That's a relief. All thanks to her. What's the situation now, Saber? It looks like they're just managing a barely competent job. I can't say I'm particularly happy about that. Oh gosh, I have to sneeze. I'm allergic to those tentacle monsters.
Gah. How? We'd far more power stored up than you did.
You've got a bigger stack of resources, sure. But you know what they say? It's not about the size that counts. It's not the size that counts, it's how you use it. Guess we're just better about knowing when to hold back and when to let loose. Doesn't matter how much money you have to spend if all you do with it is hire a bunch of weaklings.
Any true warrior knows how and when to conserve his energy. And that there is no truer greater warrior than me. Well, just goes without saying. Hey, who said I'm only good at slacking off? You might be right, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. I must have enjoyed my battle with Saber a little too much. It seems it's possible to have too many beautiful wives to choose from.
Now I see. Sion? See what? For some time now, I've thought something was off. Thanks to this no-holds-barred battle, I'm now certain of it. That is not Gilderay. Huh? What do you mean? Just look at him. That's just a trick our eyes are playing because he both looks similar and uses similar familiars to Gilderay. But no French marshal would conduct himself like this, nor so openly admit to his obsession with the screams of women. Is that not just what love looks like to him? It certainly was for the one back in Chaldea. Further, his repetition of bride, room, and key all help pinpoint what's going on. These are the hallmarks of a deranged serial killer who kept a magical key to a secret room and would kill his brides whenever one looked inside. I know the story well enough to be sure of his identity, though not because I consciously decided to recall it. It only happened to occupy a handful of kilobytes worth of storage data. Of the storage I still retain in my mind. And I think you might know that story is too, Misaki. You mean, I do? I suppose even if you do know his name, his fame actually makes it less likely that you would know his story. But I'm sure you will recognize it once you hear it. Bluebeard. A monstrous character from a folktale written by the 17th century poet Charles Perrault, said to be modeled after Marshal Gilderay. That is most likely Castor's true name. Really? I can confirm this by asking only one question. Castor, what do you think of Jeanne d'Arc?
Who's that?
Yes! Oh my goodness! Just as I calculated. Their spirit origins are so similar that there must be some overlap. I know, right? Where's his Bluebeard if he's Bluebeard? What a lie. Just like how Golden Gate Bridge is not gold. I believe that is why their familiars and their forbidden rooms were linked together. And why a key that opens the door to a room filled with terrifying monsters became his noble phantasm. To put it another way, he's like an alter ego made up of only the aspects of Gilderay associated with Bluebeard.
Shut up. Enough of your irritating chatter. So what if you know his true name? I'm superior. I cannot lose. Failure is not an option. Castor, it's time to use a trump card. Oh ho, I see. But are you sure, Master, that's... So, suffering such a humiliation as this is almost as suffering such a humiliation as this is almost as unthinkable as slinking away in defeat.
So salty.
And above all, I'll be damned if I run away yet again. I have an ideal that I'm striving for. That's why I'm here. Why would a mage hesitate, even for a second, to use what is inarguably the right method? In fact, if I don't do this now, I have no right to fight for that ideal at all. I've had enough of these dim-witted AIs, this world that refuses to recognize my talent, and all the other mages who insist on trying to stop me from reaching the root. My name is Makiri Zolgan. Carve it into your mind before you die a miserable death.
Makiri Zolgan. The name sounds familiar, but I can't place it. I know I've heard the name before, but where?
Now bear witness to this noble phantasm. I, Build Prime AI, have created with my unparalleled mind. Do it, Castor. Swear by your accursed true name that you'll kill them all.
No. Who am I? Despite my money, I am no great marshal. Despite my faith, I am no zealot. Despite my sword, I am no knight. I'm but a monster who murdered his own wives over and over again. I'm a nameless serial killer hiding in a small secret room with a magical key. I am Bluebeard. Ew. Ah, what a wonderful henshin. You know, I do like the purple of his outfit, but that's it.
Oh ho! Ho ho! My little key opens the lock to an even more forbidden door. I fear no dragoon nor royal guard. Hear me, wives 7 and 8. Hear me, all my future brides. Come, give me the ecstasy of killing you in that very room.
No. Ew. I wanna punch like that one area in the middle. Just ew. Gosh darn it. Well, let's see how this goes. Oh, this quest will continue even if you're defeated? Interesting. Okay. So, it's fine. All's fine. That is hilarious though. If you win or lose, nothing, you gain nothing. It's like, well, thank you. Oh my goodness, so wonderful. Wow, I'm so happy to win nothing. Nothing, my favorite. Oh my goodness, yes. I love nothing. Gotta love nothing. I'm just gonna go as is. Win, lose, I still do a thing. Nothing gained, nothing lost. Giant writhing fiend. Ew. He is disgusting. Just ew. Truly ew. Okay, this is fine. And again, ew. You know, end with her again. Why not? Wee. That's right, shoot it right in its mouth. Good job. Okay, that was alright. Not the best, not the worst, and ooh, you know, I'm not gonna resist. Yeah, resistance is futile. Oh my, I can barely up my gauge again. And of course I'll have to go for it. Ow and ew. Like, I can just lose, but he's just so bonkable. I'm not gonna resist bonking. Though it says no drops, I hope I at least get bond. Like, it wouldn't be that mean to not give bond. I think. I hope. Like, sure, you're not gonna give me anything else, but at the very least, a bond. And I'll find out soon enough. Go get. Mucus secretion. Ew. Also, I just realized it has like some... What are those things protruding from at the top of its like area? That right over there. There's no bond for this fight either. This is just evil.
失礼ありがとう
Oh, I hate this. Oh wait, now I see it's his wives, I guess, sticking out of his head. Ew. You know what, fight just end. Or not? Well, you only take out my maid, and that's it. I guess the maid's bride. NTRing my maid.
Whoa. What the hell was that?
That is a trump card? It's too large. Absurdly large. Yeah, that's completely nuts. Unfortunately, that might also mean we're in a bit of trouble. Doesn't really matter how efficient we are with our energy against something like that. I think it's also fused with caster, so it's pretty unlikely I'll be able to drag it down to depravity.
Okay, I know exactly what we should do next. Give up and run for it.
Sakura, tell the AIs to get out of here as fast as they can. We can't do any more for them now. And when I say out of here, I mean out of Grow itself, if that's what it takes. That should be safer than staying here. Go on, tell them. But then... I'm a monster myself, so trust me when I say that thing only cares about eating more, even more than it already has. We can't beat it now. It would only just eat us. Right now, we can only run away. If it destroys the facilities as well, then they were a necessary sacrifice. But if any AIs try hiding inside, the thing will just eat them along with the whole facility anyway. My point is, we all need to get out of here right here now. That doesn't mean we're abandoning Grow forever, but if we don't go now, then it really will be lost. Come on, let's go. Hey, hello. I liked Grow. Aw, man. Goodbye, Grow. And disgusting creature.
Yes. This is even better than I imagined. Who cares about fuel? There's plenty of food for the taking. I think I'll input the control routine now. It shouldn't be responding so slowly. So he's heading that way next. I guess he's developed a nose for monument sources too. Well, no matter. It relied entirely more than I expected on the autopilot, but it's hardly a problem. Who cares about reduced mobility with all that power to spare? Go on, keep eating, keep growing. Oh, and if you run into another servant, go ahead and eat them too. They don't even have a chance against you. No one can ever hope to defeat you. Mwahaha!
Grow, expand, explode.
Can we stop now? We should be more than far enough.
What is our current location? Let's see. Right around here. Is this point almost perfectly intersecting Grow, Keep, and Defend? You told the Grow AIs to run over to your intertype comms, right? Yes. I told them to run for their lives and get as far away as they could. And that they should forget about Grow for now. But they're not like the Type Ts. They can't move nearly as fast. Even if we manage to escape, a good number of them will still have to face that monster. As long as they all run off in different directions, the enemy won't be able to go after all of them. We just have to believe that we did everything we could to minimize our losses. That AI's face kind of looks like Parvati. It's a little unsettling. I'm sorry. You saved our lives, and I haven't even thanked you yet. Please, allow me to introduce myself properly. Saber here named me Sakura. I'm her master and Grow's prime AI. Thank you for saving us. Hey, like I said, I'm a repair AI. I wasn't about to ignore an official request for aid. I only sent that because I couldn't think of anything else to do. I didn't expect anyone to actually come. Why did you? Well, as you can see, I'm already working with this assassin and her masters. How can I put this? I guess I want to do the best I can in the Holy Grail War. But I don't think that means I need to sever all my relationships with other AIs. If anything, I'd prefer to strengthen them. So I suppose you could say I couldn't just ignore that call for help. Well, let me say it again. Thank you for saving us.
Never mind the thanks. We just did what anyone would. Now, let me get a better look at you. Are you the one? No, I'm not. I'm not sure.
Stare. Stare. Even more staring. Push him away.
What do you think you're doing to Sakura? Get away from her now or I'll kill you. You've got a great figure, but you're way too violent for my tastes. No, you're not the one either. Humph, looks like neither of you is the woman I'm destined for. I don't know what you're talking about. But don't think we owe you anything just because you came to our rescue.
A Saber Medusa. She seems a little younger than the rider one. A Saber Medusa. That's fine. I can't speak for Berserker here. Or there. But having you owe us was never my intention. Anyway, I'm having more repair AIs head this way as we speak. Don't worry about the damaged girls. We'll take good care of them. But where's a good place to do that? Should we just have them all gather here? No. It all depends on where Caster, that giant monster, heads next. If it starts heading this way, we'll need to run as quickly as we can. Hang on. Attacking AIs in the defend area is prohibited, correct? In which case, we can simply move a little south from here into the central neutral area. That way, at least, we will not have to worry about the AIs coming to further harm while we retreat them. I agree. That's why I told the girls to escape to the central area if they could. Oh yeah! Okay then, let's head there now and set up a field hospital and...
Unfortunately, I can't recommend that.
Who's there?
You? Aren't you Defense Prime AI?
Hi, DX. What are you doing here? Then again, we're right next to Defense, so I guess it's no surprise you're nearby. Hold on. What did you mean by that? What is it you cannot recommend?
Several things. I cannot recommend that you gather a large group of grow or repair AIs. I especially can't recommend that you do so and defend.
Hold on. Are you telling us we can't evacuate to defend? Why not? Doesn't defend have a neutrality rule to let it function as a safe haven in emergency situations like this? I was sure that, just like the church is a neutral zone for the Holy Grail War participants, defend is supposed to be neutral for AIs.
That is correct. It seems further elaboration will be necessary. At present, Defense AI neutrality rules not in effect. The enormous entity made from Caster's familiars, the mass of those writhing creatures, has invaded Defend and is eating every Type D in sight.
Oh no! Aw man, going for them too. Boo! So rude. Evacuation. Section 6. Greedy worship for eating. Nom nom nom. Oh gosh, how bad will this be? Stare. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. The neutrality rule is currently not being followed. We believe there is probably some manner of bug afflicting the Master of Caster. That is, builds Prime AI's programming. Caster's massive writhing fiend has been devouring every nearby AI it can get its tentacles on around coordinates 1750.
Type G's that escaped from Grow. Type D's to defend. Who came to deal with it. Other AIs who just happened to be in the area. All of them. We have an emergency in our hands. The central governing AI detected several servants gathered at these coordinates and so sent this unit here. So Ronnie the 12 told you to come here, huh? Well, never mind that. What's the number of servants got to do with anything? The central governing AI has proposed a temporary ceasefire for the System Grail War. So master and servant pairs can work together to eliminate Castor, who's believed to be rampaging out of control. So I'm calling for all servants present to assemble with their masters at the church. Saber, Berserker, Assassin, and Lancer.
Got it.
I think I've met him somewhere before. Ah, that event. Lancer, when did you get here?
We're at the edge of our territory too. After we got our ingredients and left, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. I really wanted just to get to work on the ingredients and figure out how to best accentuate their flavors, but I decided I should come back here just to be sure.
I think I smell another Indian god. Is that Vayu, the wind god?
That's right. I'm Vayu's kid. More on the subject. My big bro's the son of Dharmaraja, and my younger brothers are the sons of Indra and the Ashvin twin gods. I knew it! It was you, Bhima! Hey, Duryodhana. Didn't expect to run to you here.
Steer. Bhima, the son of Vayu the wind god. Do you know what this means, Misaki? So you're Arjuna's older brother. You're one of the 5 Pandava brothers, aren't you? So you're my boy's older brother. Hi. Why don't you let me summon you?
You know Arjuna. Hell of a guy, isn't he? I'm proud to have him for a little brother. I'm sure he hasn't given you even the slightest bit of trouble. But I guess he might have made your life tougher sometimes by being a little too serious. Well, that's just the kind of guy he is. Don't pay him any heed. Ha ha ha. Oh, sorry, I assumed you were both allies. You are right. I mean, you wouldn't be alive right now if he considered you an enemy, so it just makes sense.
I wonder how he'd react to my... my Arjuna, the one with glasses. One of the 5 Pandava brothers, Arjuna's older brother, and that is not all. According to legend, Bhima's strength was without equal, and his biggest rival was...
Come on, Duryodhana, don't glare at me like that.
Ooh! 3 doll boxes, and 2 of them being purple dolls? Oh, nice!
This isn't the time or place, right? But what did you just say?
Good point. I don't know what kind of history you have with Lancer here, Berserker. But right now, taking care of that monstrous Castor and helping the AIs is much more important. So the governor wants to auto-assemble at the church?
Affirmative. I've also conveyed as much to Ryder, who is not currently present.
They're all considered the sons of Pandu and Kunti, but Pandu wasn't involved in their conception. How does that work out?
This is an official administrative summons. Please comply to the fullest extent of your capabilities.
No worries, I'll beat him up. Okay, we're going to have to do something about Castor sooner or later. Fine with me. Come on, let's go. Well, I guess it makes sense to attack the thing from as many angles as possible. Especially when spreading the work around means I can take it easy. Oh, she had the power to summon God's sister whenever she needed. She's called a doing baby. I love that summoning. It's like, I summon you to help me, let's say, You'll help me with gardening, you'll help me with cooking, you'll help me with cleaning, you baby making now. So can we switch jobs? No.
Humph. I'll go to the church, but there's no way in hell I'm going with him. There's no telling when he might stab me in the back. I'd never do something so cowardly. Why, you got a lot of nerves lying to our faces like that.
Yikes, I've never seen Berserker go red with anger before. I guess he really does hate Lancer. I have no intention of befriending any of you either. As long as we show up, it doesn't matter how we get to the church, right? So Sakura and I will get there on our own way. Right. I only ask that you all make your way there as quickly as possible. Tell them, not me. We'll probably be the first ones there. Yoink! Well, she just scooped up her master up in her arms and leapt away.
I've gotta head back and fetch my master too. Still, I'm a child of the god of wind. I might be bulky, but that sure doesn't make me slow. Let's go.
Hey, wait for me! This is unexpected. At least now we have an opportunity to see who all the other servants are, though. Come on, let's head to the church while we continue to gather information. Okay. Maybe the Grail likes summoning Jilderay. It probably likes him for some reason. At least someone has to like him, right?
Seething!
Well, someone's in a killing mood. You already knew Lancer, right? Is this about him?
Shut up. Don't ask me about him.
Of course I'm gonna ask. How else am I going to get you to talk to me? That servant could end up being our enemy in this Holy Grail war, right? So obviously, I want to know more. I wanted to know about him. If you're not willing to speak up yourself, we can tell Ayus all the information we have about him instead. Oh! Karna was conceived in secret before Kunti married Pandu, so he's not a Pandava despite being their older brother. Aww. Secret bebe. Should any of that information turn out to be inaccurate or unflattering to you, well, I suppose you'll just have to live with that.
What? Wait. Don't do that. You're obviously just going to spout some baseless lies and make it seem like I'm the bad guy, or that what happened was all my fault or something. So fine. I guess I can tell you a little bit about what went down. The first thing to know is that the 5 Pandava brothers were the sworn enemies of the 100 princes, my family. But since we're all from the same kingdom, we all studied under the same martial arts master.
Okay. So how do you end up becoming enemies? Why do you hate them so much? It largely comes down to a disagreement over the matter of succession. Each side insisted they were the rightful heirs to...
Hey, shut it. There are plenty of reasons for the fallout, ultimately though. It happened because they were a bunch of delusional bastards who don't know their place. The end.
I can't help but feel like there's a lot more to the story than you're letting on.
Yeah, well, you're wrong. They were always like that. That's why my brothers and I were constantly fighting with them. And Beeman was the worst of the lot. Ever since we were kids, he was always the biggest and strongest guy around. Gods, I hated him. The only way I could fight back was by relying on my wits. So I drugged him, tied him up, and threw him into the Ganges.
Utterly appalled.
But then, not only does the guy survive, he ends up in the underground world, where a Serpent King gives him an Amrita elixir, so he comes back stronger than ever.
I think that's hilarious though. It's like, heh. I got rid of him now. It's like, nope. Surprise! Teehee! The twins Bima mentioned weren't conceived by Kunti, but by Pandu's older wife, Madri.
Can you believe the nerve of this guy? This is such crap. Let's see, there was also that game of dice we played where I took them for absolutely everything they had. I have to thank Uncle Sakuni for helping me make sure that went smoothly. Oh, and one time, when I went out to the woods to point and laugh at those sad sacks who've been banished and sent to live there, I ended up getting caught by the Gandharvas. Then I had to suffer the humiliation of having them come to my rescue. There, you see. Now it should be abundantly clear how irredeemably evil they are. Can you blame me for not wanting to talk about them? No, you can't.
Well, I guess I can see how that must have been pretty rough. Especially for the other guys.
Humph, there. Are you satisfied? Then come on. We're almost to the church.
Well, that was an abrupt end to this conversation. I suppose he really does not want to discuss the Great War. I kind of get where he's coming from. I wonder why not. I kind of get where he's coming from. Yes, from Duryodhana's perspective, Bhima's an especially loathsome rival. Little wonder that Duryodhana is not eager to revisit how he died in a duel with them.
Oh? Are we the last to arrive? Sorry it took us so long. But we had a lot of distance to cover.
You're all here. Then let's begin. Good day, everyone. It's good to see you all again. As the AI Holy Grail Wars Overseer, I usually only meet with the participants in serious, unexpected situations. Unfortunately, we find ourselves in the middle of exactly such a situation now. Look at all of us together. I'd rather have stayed home if Lancer let me. So that's Lancer's master? Hey, girl. I think Saber's master said her name was... her name is... Sarah Jera. Not that I care. We're reenacting Fate Zero, except with the Fate Stay Night Master Servant pair. Being one half. Oh, I love that. Something seems off, but I do not know what. What could it be? I believe Defense Prime AI has already told you what it is occurring. Through a combination of his noble phantasm and his master's structural support program, Caster has become an enormous abomination. The abomination in question is a massive writhing fiend composed of his familiars. It does nothing but devour every AI in sight. It is completely ignoring defense neutrality rule, which leads me to believe it is rampaging out of control. It is not clear how much sway its master's will has over its actions at present. But since its master is either unable or unwilling to stop it, her only choice is to punish him for his infraction. So I'm declaring them both hazards which must be eliminated for the System Grail War to proceed as planned. Kind of late for that, isn't it? They've been running around butchering AIs all this time, and you haven't done anything so far. Managing AIs is a key part of this Holy Grail War. I was willing to tolerate their tactics, as long as they did not affect the world itself. But I can hardly ignore the rampant destruction in what is meant to be a neutral area. Suffice to say, they have crossed the line.
Okay, so why do we have to clean up their mess? This isn't our fault.
The fact is, only servants like yourselves are strong enough to stop another servant. One could say this world's entire armament supply is currently revolves around you. But putting such spec-based reasons aside, I do understand why you would question your need to assist. So as a System Grail Wars Overseer, I'm prepared to offer a substantial reward for this operation.
Oh? What reward?
I'm willing to share the spare command spells I have access to as the Overseer. I'm sure this goes without saying, but these command spells consist of highly compressed armament that has been customized for each master taking part in the System Grail War. All this is to say that they will be very useful for you in future battles. Ooh, that does sound good! Does it mean you're going to give them to everyone here who agrees to take part in this operation?
No.
They may give an unfair advantage to anyone who fails to meaningfully contribute in this battle. It may be difficult to be completely fair about distributing your rewards, but I will have the defend AIs observe and record as best as they are able. So if one servant manages to accomplish something major on their own, they will get a reward. And if you decide to form a team and work together, that whole team will be rewarded. These kinds of decisions are part and parcel of a Holy Grail war. Well, I don't think that's an opponent any of us can defeat alone. So I say we all work together. I second that. I agree. There must still be a lot of grow AIs in that area. I can't abandon them to die.
Not me. I'm staying out of this. What? I've given it some thought, but there's something else I need to focus on at the moment. And if you're all working together already, then you don't need my help. I'm sure you'll manage on your own.
So you drag me all this way against my will, and you're not even going to help?
They asked us to show up. They asked us all to show up, so I did. But that doesn't mean I have to do everything they say. There's no penalty for not going along with this, right?
No, there isn't. While I'm asking all of you for help, this is merely a request, not demand.
Then it should be fine. We just won't get any goodies ourselves. And since we're the only ones here getting to eat really delicious meals, I'd say that makes us even.
That doesn't make any sense. I mean, it kind of does, but... Well, I guess we'd probably just be in the way if we didn't really want to be there anyway, so... It's okay, Sarajera. Everyone has somewhere they belong, right? And we should be fine with everyone else agreeing to help. I can't wait to see what kinds of yummy dishes Lancer comes up with. Once it's all over, I really hope you'll let me come and see what they did with my materials. Sure. Power of friendship. Look at them going along. I love that. Well, dear Hana in the background is just like, grr, that bastard. It's a shame we could not get everyone to agree to help, but it's alright. I knew this was a possible outcome. Now then, let me go over the information I think you'll need to resolve this problem. I believe the caster's colossal writhing fiend is following an algorithm that consistently directs it to the most easily available source of raiment. If there are any AIs in this vicinity, it will go to them. If not, it will go to the closest location where it thinks it can find more. If two or more equally viable candidates exist, it will go where the raiment concentration is densest. It is currently located near North Defend coordinates 1014, and since appearing in Grow, it has consistently moved south. Its current trajectory puts it on a path to Central Defend. It may even be headed towards this very church. Comparing the density data for the type Gs and Ds, the most likely reason it came to Defend from Grow is that Defend's type Ds didn't run away, which put Defend's population density above Grow's. This isn't your fault, Sakura. Defend's just as much to blame for not handling that thing. More importantly, did you say it's heading for this church? If Caster is able to detect raiment quantities, then it's possible he may be after the spirit command spells I was planning to give to you. And that's in addition to the base raiment being kept in this church, which is used to run the system itself. In fact, if he is currently a slave to his algorithm, it's probably just a matter of time until he finds his way here.
Meaning, you have a pretty clear idea where the thing's going. Heh, then it's obvious what you need to do. Well then, Ryder and I are gonna bounce too.
Huh? You're not gonna fight with us?
Nope, I don't see that in our future. You wanna do this, you go right ahead. Well, see you around. Let's go, Ryder.
Some sense of teamwork these guys have. Damn it, so much for taking it easy in this one. Does it mean it's just us three then?
This makes no sense. Something's definitely not right here. The beam I know would never put anything above fighting. So does it mean That isn't actually Bima.
It's because he's not a berserker. Hey, we're still talking here, berserker. I don't know why, but it looks like we're going to have to fight that thing with just three servants. So we need to come up with a plan. Now that we know the enemy's route, the most reasonable course of action would be to set up an ambush. However, our opponent is almost certainly much stronger now than he was when we fought him. So ideally, we should have something of our own that also gives us an edge we lacked before. The question is, what could that something be? Since this is an official request, and you're making your capacity as overseer, Ronnie the 12, should you not also be offering some kind of official assistance to help us complete this request? Very well. I'll provide you all with some running men before your battle, to be doled out at my discretion. Good. So like last time, we'll have more resources to work with, and the locational advantage to anticipate the enemy. And that is not all. We will also have you on our side this time, Saber.
So, you want me to work?
Isn't that why you're still here? Please, Saber, I'm asking you too.
Huh?
Does it mean this world... Okay, wait. How's Duryodhana in this world? Is he kind of like how he's in the story as well? Or is he different here too? Because it is kind of funny seeing how different everyone is. Like how Medusa's not all clingy over Sakura.
I guess things have changed since I fought him in Grow. There are no Type Gs around here to have to worry about, and no facilities I need to be careful with either. Having more Ronniemen to work with this time should mean I can fight at full strength if I want to. But to be honest, I don't want you people seeing me fight at full strength. Otherwise, we'd be showing our hand. You do get that, right, Sakura?
I do, but I don't think we have a choice. We can't very well go back to Grow until we do something about Caster. That's all I want. I want to go back to the place I love and work peacefully alongside the other Type Gs. Like always. Ah, he's like an exaggerated version of himself. But close enough?
Fine, I'll do it. But if I'm going to go all out, then you people had better pull your weight too. No slacking off like no slacking off like the ones who turned tail and ran.
Honestly, I'd rather slack off too, but I guess it's just not realistic. Especially when our chief slacker, Mr. Berserker here, seems to have his head in the clouds. Someone's gotta light a fire under his ass to make sure he pulls his weight. I can help with that. If your fire burns his ass, I'll just fix it up good as new. But do you really think we can win, Saber?
I can't say for sure until we try. But if we don't have to worry about collateral damage as much, then yeah, I think we can. From there, it'll just come down to which of us is the more destructive monster. The thing or me.
Dun 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 dun! Let's see if it'll be that thing. Defend Partition Plaza. Okay, we're starting with some fighting. Only a little bit of fighting. If they made him more accurate, he wouldn't be likable at all. Oh my goodness, that is actually kind of terrifying in that case. Playing up how much of a self-centered ass he is actually makes him weirdly endearing. Its advance is relentless. It continues ever onward, driven only by its simple-minded, hedonistic desires. Ew. Poor AIs. The desire to feed. The desire to dominate weaker creatures, to tear them to shreds, to end them utterly.
Ah. Ah.
That face, though. This dude. Just ew.
The dawning of fear.
The wish to flee. The crushing realization of that wish's denial. The realization of the inevitability of what is to come. Their tantalizing screams. Have I ever feasted upon such things myself? I haven't, have I? It's the same. The same as the red room decorated with my foolish brides. The same color, the same smell, the same screams, the same taste. I no longer need to wait for my sacrificial brides to come to me. I can go and collect it myself. Yes, this body can tell. This skin can smell it. I see. Yes, that's right. Now I have become the very taboo pouring from my room. I am the forbidden room. Don't look. Whatever you do, don't look inside. But I'll leave the key right here. Don't go in. Whatever you do, don't go inside. But I'll leave the key right here. Because if you do, my beloved wife, even I don't know what I might do. But now you're seeing it. You're seeing me, the room. Your eyes fill with terror. And that means you may as well be inside the room right now. No! Where are my next wives? Where are the wives I entrusted with my magical key? Who am I? I know who I am, of course I do. I exist to understand all things. That is the ideal I am meant to strive for and achieve. The principles of this world, the beginning and end of everything, the absolute laws that govern all things. The root. So of course I understand who I am. I'm the prime AI of Build, the master of caster, Makiri Zogen, an elite mage. I'm the greatest heir to ever inherit the Makiri name. And the last of the purebloods. I am so perfect in every regard that there's no way I could possibly fail. I don't know what that means, but I do understand that is who I am. So...
Haha. Ha ha ha. Yes, yes, that's it.
The elation at having figured out a way to make Caster's noble phantasm invincible courses through me. The relief at having proven how exceptional I truly am rattles my lungs like laughter. All the while, some part of me, deep in my chest, seems to strain against its mismatched surroundings. Is this... justice? Because he's so obsessed with the root here, I kinda wish we already had, you know... alcohol. Cause it'd be funny beating him up with alcohol. Make him extra salty. No. No, it isn't. In fact, I'll go further. The question itself is faulty. Justice is found only in victory, in achieving your ideals. He was born that kind of mage. That's why he acted the way he did.
Yes, that's right. I must realize my ideals. And to do that, I must abandon certain things. Some feelings I must grind into dust.
If there was a fatal flaw in the structural design of the mage standing here now, it was that he underestimated the importance of durability. Having been forced, supposedly exceptional as he is, into retreat because of a simple numbers advantage ate at him. So he turned to his trump card to wipe away that state of failure and prove himself. Even if doing so meant giving up any semblance of control. It worked, far better than he expected, and upon realizing how completely his creation had escaped his reach, the part of him telling him how he should be spilled out, smashing through the flimsy restraints meant to keep things in their place.
Haha. Ha.
And so before he knew it, what humane aspects of his personality, as might have remained had things gone differently, were completely lost. And all that remained was a pure mage lost in his ostensibly rational pursuit of ideals.
Yes, that's right. Rules? Neutral zones? Why should I be concerned with such wretched trivialities? Just look at this power. The power to consume anything and everything. I am superior to all things in existence. I am all but guaranteed to become this world's next ruler. So this is the only most expedient path to achieving my ideals. Then what problem could there possibly be in my devouring every last one of the old world's obsolete machines?
Everyone knows what happens to products that aren't built with durability in mind. They end up broken. Is it gonna come to pieces? Is it gonna fall apart on its own? Let's go over the plan one last time. It may be a simple thing, but that is exactly why we need to make absolutely sure we are on the same page. I couldn't agree more. You said it. The enemy, Caster's massive writhing fiend form, continues in its advance south at a pace that is 97% in line with my calculations. This is due to the unfortunate AI casualties that were unable to escape despite taking optimal measures, and the efforts of the defending AIs to give up their lives in service to their duty. Now's not the time to mourn their loss. Right now, we need to do the best we can to stop that thing so it doesn't hurt anyone else. Exactly. Our ultimate objective is to eliminate the colossal writhing fiend with which Caster is assimilated. While we do also need to deal with the small and medium-sized fiends in this vicinity, they're Caster's familiars and so should disappear once we defeat him, so we do not need to worry about killing all of them. The important thing is to dispose of the smaller ones in front of the colossal fiend, thereby stopping its advance. Since it's capable of sensing raniment, it should also detect servants since they possess high quantities of high-density raniment. So our job is to draw the colossal fiend's attention while eliminating the nearby smaller ones. And if possible, to whittle the colossal one down.
Aw, come on! Take out the little guys, that's no job for a prince!
Stop whining! Still, at least he seems to be feeling like his old self again. I never thought I'd be glad to see him being so selfish again. So Berserker and I are pretty much just decoys, huh? I'm the god of love. I'm not much for the brawny stuff like smashing huge monsters with brute force or weakening them with sheer destructive power, so I guess this is our only choice. Are you sure you can handle the brawny stuff? Like you said, this is our only choice. If there was anyone else who could do it instead, I'd happily let them. I don't think there is, no. I'm also guessing just tearing off a tentacle or two won't be enough to stop the giant monster. The only way to do that is probably destroy its heart. To kill the caster at its core. But the problem there is, we don't know where in that massive body caster could be. No, we do not. I'm doing my best to pinpoint him, but I've not yet found a clear answer. Sakura, the primary eye girl, she seems to be largely non-aggressive, just like Ayus. But it also seems like she technically has what it takes to become a competent master. Is Saber to use her full strength?
Oh. Then you'd be able to figure out the damn caster's whereabouts? No. I slice the thing to ribbons, turn all the pieces into stone, and hopefully one of those stone ribbons would be the right one. I see, that's a lot more brute force than I was expecting.
And I'm into that.
Alright, got it. I'm not cut out for that kind of unseemly hard work, so I'll let you handle that part.
On the subject of finding things, why not go after Caster's master? What if we tried going after his master instead? You mean cutting off Caster's main supply of raniment at its source? That would certainly be one way to resolve the situation. Unfortunately, the problem with that approach is that the monster is essentially acting on its own now. So while I'm sure its master is staying as close as necessary, we cannot be sure that we will find him nearby. It is safe to assume Caster's master is aware of this vulnerability, and is therefore doing everything he can to hide. I'm therefore forced to conclude that it is not realistic to search for him in our limited window of opportunity. I don't know why, but just seeing that master kind of pissed me off, so I would have been happy to win by killing him. But if that's not possible, then we'll just have to do something about his monster. By the way, would you two mind standing next to each other for a moment? I like that. It's like, oh, I wonder why she'd put them together for. Weird. They seem similar yet completely different. Oh well, it's not important. Never mind. Anyway, we're good now, right? I'll be waiting somewhere where I can easily make my first move. I will attack as soon as I see an opening, so just follow my lead when I get moving. Oh, Saber. I'm sorry about her, everyone. Anyway, I guess I'd better get going too. Oh, hang on a second. Her injuries, the ones I treated before. I never treated a master before, so I'm curious how it worked. I feel completely fine now, thank you. Here, see? Just look at how much energy I have to spare now. Huh. Really? That's good to hear, but let me know if you need anything else. I will. Okay, everyone, good luck. I'm happy it's just gonna be a normal AoE type fight right now. Here comes. I'm doing my best to predict its next move. In real time using thought acceleration, but there may still be situations I cannot anticipate. In those cases, I can only ask that you do your best to play it by ear. Yeah, we know. Though I wish you'd focus on predicting exactly those kinds of unforeseen situations. Alright everyone, let's do this.
I knew it. It's just not right for me to be working cleanup duty like a common foot soldier. I'm the kind of guy who should be leading the charge against the enemy general. How did it come to this? I don't see how any of this will help me get what I want.
Quit whining already. Okay everyone, I swear by all of repair that I will heal you right away if you get hurt. But I'd much rather none of you get hurt in the first place, so please be careful. You know, I'm gonna go for bonds. And again, the loading screen lagging is just like throwing me off a bit. I feel like it's gonna crash. It spooks me a bit. Like, actually, I'll just keep that one. Why not? I'll probably need it later, and I'm lazy. And that's fine. It's just mobs. Mobs aren't scary. And I regret saying that. I mean, I'm totally not jinxing anything. Ooh, I like this. Oh yeah, I ain't jinxing nothing. Only seems to happen before starting a quest. If you do it from the formation screen, it's fine. What a strange glitch. And ta-da! Riding Fiend. No fear, for reals. Heck, this is just gonna be overkill. Ta-da! Oh, Arcue, you're the best. Sheesh, why is it broken again? Like, oi. Actually, no, this is the way to gather more scuff luck. All in time for Saber Medusa. Since I used up my luck on top of Duryodhana. I'm gonna assume more just regular mob fights. Where should we put this, Chief?
Over there, and hurry. I hate wasting time.
You don't have to tell Speedster twice. We'll have it done in no time. Room!
Now, they should go here and... Heh, that's it. It's all coming together. No, wait. A spell like this would work better this way. I'll make some minor adjustments. Gotta keep things running as efficiently as possible. What is it you're seeing, Master? Oh, curious.
Oh, scripted fight, then the real battle after that.
No. I'm merely your sword. I have no doubts or questions of my own. Forget it. I shouldn't have asked. Please disregard what I said. I do not have the capacity to see things as you do, Master. And I certainly do not have the capacity to see things more clearly than you. You know, I've been wondering this for a while now, but... Are you actively trying to make yourself seem unexceptional? Not at all. There's neither anything exceptional nor unexceptional about me. I truly am just your blade, nothing more, nothing less. Is that so? Well, whatever. I'll go ahead and answer your question anyway. What I'm seeing here is the future. Though that is not to say I'm seeing the future itself. I'm just measuring and observing what it'll become. Oh, not so much as a Can be that time, eh? For general, you really are a lot like a sword, aren't you? Because I don't know if that's how you want me to see you, but oh well. Anyway, I don't know if you got all that nuances, but that's what it is I see. But just so there are no misunderstandings, I'll just say this. I'm doing what I want. I have no idea what the future will bring.
Just doing what you want, huh, Lynor? You sure you can't see the future?
Whether those other servants live or die is all up to them.
He's just like, whatever will be, will be. Kama, on your 4 o'clock. Already dealt with. Gosh, we're really in sync today, aren't we?
Now's my chance to cover myself in glory. Take this!
Bonk.
Damn it, the thing's just too damn big, even for a master of the club like me.
Hey, you're stealing my thunder. Oh well, I bet you do something like that. And hey, now the enemy's focused entirely on you.
Oh!
Fall back! Well, that's what he gets for showing off. Alright, we've cleaned up a fair amount of little ones, and we've got the big one's attention, so anytime now. I wonder just how little Miss Resting Bitch Face is going to come through for us. Little Miss Resting Bitch Face. Wow, what a nickname. Oh, Cammy. Okay, Sakura. I'm going. Get somewhere safe and wait for me. I'm your master. I'm going to watch you from right here. Also... Huh, here. I know the Central Governing AI already gave us some supplies, but I wanted to gift you some running mint too. It's a little nest egg I've been saving up for a special occasion. Please take it. I think you'll need it. Okay, thanks. Then I'll use this extra running mint to change my spirit origin to something a little more suited for battle. Stand back. Henshin. I never did look at her ascensions. So, ooh. Wow, you look awesome. Huh? Did you just click your tongue? Much I am loath to admit it, there's apparently a bit of Athena in here. Much as I am loath to admit it, maybe that is why. Maybe that's why I started speaking more formally. I don't mind either way, just be yourself. I do not think I mind either way either. But for the time being, I will keep to the formality. I'm your servant after all. As I have just made abundantly clear. And yet, I am also still me. So fundamentally the same person. Yes, I know. Now if you'll excuse me. Okay, see you later, Saber. And please, be careful. Huh? What was that? No, never mind that. Right now, I need to focus on her battle. Good luck, Saber. Sakura, please be okay. Chrysaor. A thing born from my blood, bearing a golden sword, it went on to father countless hideous monsters. And so it is through my sword that I'll connect my own demonic self to the lineage of all monsters. Now go, my monsters. Tear your prey with your teeth. Rend it with your claws. Toy with it, if you so wish. And once you've ripped it to tiny shreds, my eyes will finish the job. Okay, so we're having a monster fight. You know I'm into that. Tentacle monsters versus... Not sure what she's gonna throw. Ooh! No, we didn't end up getting to watch the real hyper battle. I still think that's funny though. How that wasn't actually the hyper battle. It's like this surprise! Hyper battle, but not really. I don't gotta use that one, it's just 3 turns. And now I choose violence. I'm choosing violence. In the form of quick. Oh gosh. In a later version of Medusa's myth, she was originally a beautiful woman. Poseidon had a way with her in Athena's temple, and Athena was angry at Medusa for it, so she turned her into a monster. Wow, that is so rude. How dare you be so hot? Yeah, I can see why she wouldn't be a big fan of her at all. Okay, I'm still gonna put more curse. Why not? It's at all the curse here. Okay, so it released after episode 35 and takes place during it. But since it introduces a character who appeared in the movie, it's a good time to watch it anyway. Yay! Ouch. Actually, ouch, but not really. Even more curse. You get all the curse, sir. Minerva is the Roman name for Athena. Ooh. Our little owl buddy. And oh, I don't have that thing anymore. Dad. Ooh, hopefully I live since I didn't use the invincible. Oh gosh, increased regeneration. Can you just like not? Oh, and it ran away. Look at that coward go. primary eye defend gazed off in the distance as she went over her duties in her mind. The thing that appears during her NP was born alongside Pegasus when Pegasus cut off her head. Ugh. She was here now to fulfill those very duties. There's a chance the monster in the distance could reach their location, or that a stray projectile might strike nearby. What would she do then? What else? She would protect her leader, even at the cost of her own life. That is simply who she was. How are things going? The real battle's only just begun. The enemy's advance has halted, at least for now. But could you not have determined that on your own without coming outside to consult? I was in the mood. Whatever happens, it will have a profound effect on the Holy Grail War. Perhaps we could say it is the first step in the Grail War. Either way, when watching the stars move, it's best to step outside and look up at the sky, even if the sky is false. Incomprehensible. From then on, the two remained silent as they studied the giant writhing mass off in the distance. And then... And then... Darkness. And then to be continued. I see how it is. I wasn't expecting this. As if this massive bulk wasn't bad enough. It regenerates too. Caster must be moving around inside that thing every time I attack. Is it supposed to be taking this long? I don't think it's working like we expected. Oh, crap, you're right. This isn't looking great. Could you back her up, please? Hehe. How could I say no to such cute puppy dog eyes? Okay, I suppose I can help out a little. But if it goes well, I want you to give me a nice big reward in exchange. Okay?
Hey, quit slacking off, would you? Now that we dealt with the little guys, I say we try going after that thing directly again. I swear, I don't know what you'd all do without me. Well, when they read about today in the history books, make sure you include this. The moment the plan failed and things were at their most dire, the great Duryodhana swooped in to save the day. And thanks to him, everything worked out. Okay, I'll give it one more shot, and if things look hopeless, I'll run for it.
Well, I felt like maybe I should praise him, but now that I see that look on his face, I'm not so sure. Yeah, no praises for him. He kinda just ruined it. That's good that's gonna be... no crazy gimmicks. I appreciate that. Ooh, though, decision. I could use Cammy to beat him up. Which technically would be, like, accurate in that case. Because I love Cammy. You know what, just because it's funny. We'll use Tiny Cammy. Hello, Tiny Cammy. I believe in you. You're the greatest. Or I could just troll with a Salfo. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry, Tiny Cammy. Now that I think about it a bit more, I kind of want to troll a bit with a Salfo. Oh gosh, again, that loading. Just a bit haunting is all. Only a bit. Wait, not by level. No wonder why it looked weird. No, not that one. Actually, that one could work out. Actually, I'll go for that one. And for you, Merlin. Oh, beautiful Merlin, Merlin, Merlin. I'll just give you that. I'll have you maxed out first thing because you're a good boy. Oh gosh, choosing favorites.
さてさて、僕の剣技が通じるといいんだけど、これでどうなの？
Not to assert dominance.
やだな。これでどうだろう？
Go get him, Astolfo.
僕はやるぜ。僕はやるぜ。
君に全チップをかけよう。
Here you go, my beautiful boy. Take everything.
今のうちに準備。
I just want to use Astolfo here. And I'm not gonna resist.
巨人、ここはいはー、オッケー。ブルカーノ、カリゴランテ。
Now, how much damage will you do? Oh my goodness, so cool.
チェスト。ガリガリやるぞ。くるくるかい。ケラケラ。
That was actually better than I thought it would be.
リラックスリラックス。
Like, GG, Astolfo. Heck, I'm not gonna resist.
ハッピーエンドの話をしよう。
Go get him, Astolfo.
そこは壁もなく城もなく、理想なる始まりの空。魂のありかを見せようか。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
Look at this ultimate warrior doing a thing. Also, it makes sense to have a saber doing saber stuff against him. Like, sure, I can't have Saber and Medusa here, but we have Astolfo. Okay, just 2 bar breaks. Surprising. Are you trying to taboo me too? Or tear me too? How freaking dare you? Heh.
何の？
OK？
I mean, oh, how terrifying. Poor Merlin.
これはいつか来る兆しの星。誰に呼ばれるまでもなく。
Merlin's always getting a bit damaged in fights.
切り込む。
Tends to be Merlin for some reason. He's only here to suffer in this case.
ブルカーノ、カリゴランテ。よーし。僕ならかっこいいぞ。
Great job, Astolfo.
せーの。くるくるかい。ケラケラ。
Oh no, increased regeneration. Oh, terrifying. So spooky. Eh. I just want to live. I want Merlin to live a tiny bit longer.
やります。はいはーい。
切り込む。
やっ。
Okay, decent damage. Ouch. Okay, yeah, that would have hurt a bit.
僕はやるぜ。僕はやるぜ。
Like, just a bit.
白兵戦行きます。
And now for a thing. Actually, wait. I got this. No, I'll keep it for this turn. And then I can do a thing for next turn. I know what I want to do for next turn.
はい、オッ
I can swap. Especially if it just ends after the second bar is broken, it's fine.
始まりの空魂のありかを見せようか
For now, let's take all the buffs I can. And next turn, Astolfo does a thing. Oh my goodness, good for you, Merlin. Look at you living.
リラックスリラックス最高のカードを君に
Merlin, you did your best here. And I just feel like using her. I could end with her, why not? And again, why not? You know, if Mary Anning can beat him up, I would be happy about that too if Astolfo doesn't do the thing right now. It's either gonna be Astolfo breaking him right now or Mary Anning will just punch him. Or she just ends with a punch no matter what, actually. And then it just spits out my rewards. It's like, bleh, I don't need these. Take my balls. My balls dropped. They're for you. Bonk. Oh, the collateral damage.
I can't believe you're making me work so hard. Can't you finish this thing off already?
Were it so simple, I would. I think I have a chance to finish this now. These resources I'm working with won't last forever. I need a window to catch my breath. Come on. Come on. What? Sakura? More running man from Sakura. Where'd she get all this? No, never mind that now. This is my chance. This will be a gamble, but if I cast my Mystic Eyes over an even larger range... Beema needs so many of those things. Oh gosh. Farming since finishing the store and still haven't gotten one skill maxed. Ugh. Okay, I'm just gonna hope that the next event has some of those stuff as rewards in the store or drops from fighting, please. I feel some fear. I can petrify the entire area where Caster could be hiding. I see. The petrification is working. And I know for sure that it's reaching Caster.
Cut the crap. Yeah, that's true. Why isn't that thing fallen yet?
Because it's so massive that even my Mystic Eyes, petrification is taking a little time to work its way inward. At present, Caster is like a parasite hiding within its host flesh. When the outer layer of flesh is petrified, he makes new flesh to hide himself in. So much like a Russian Matryoshka dolls, he's creating more fiend flesh inside the petrifying fiend and using it as a shield.
So then, what do we do now?
Even if we can figure out where Caster is, it's not gonna matter if the petrification doesn't reach him. Then how are we supposed to defeat him?
Aw, my room is full of secrets, like the corpses of all my wives who sneered at me. The next wife who sees those corpses becomes a corpse herself. Then by the next wife and the next. And so the cycle continues into infinity. There's no end of bloody wives to be found in that room. No end of taboos to be unleashed upon the world.
Then that means his noble phantasm included the concepts of infinity and repetition right from the start.
Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha!
Ah, no wonder why it was only 2 bars. Well, this guy. After this, I'll look at the notes. The notes be building up. Who am I? There's no way I would know. I have an excellent memory. I can clearly recall past events with barely any effort. Sakura and Sakura. So I know there's no point in taking the time and energy to record them on a separate medium. I know that, but for some reason... Looking over these records makes me feel at ease. It's a relief to look at external records, compare them to my own memories, and confirm that they're both the same. It's the one thing I do that kind of feels like a form of recreation. But... no matter how many times I reread the beginning, I don't see anything that explains this feeling. There's nothing written about it anywhere. Which means it must have been here inside me right from the start. Why? Why? Why do I always feel so incredibly guilty?
Hey there. Writing another diary entry? I know I said this before, but you AIs have a way to record data in your internal memory or something, right? So how come you go through the trouble of turning materials into pen and paper so you could write out your memories by hand?
That's none of your business. I just feel like it.
Haha, is that so? A nice simple answer works for me.
Aw, none of that item for the next event? Dang. Or at least not a significant supply.
Even cooking really just comes down to the feeling that good food is better than boring or bad food. If people only cared about filling up on nutrients, there's plenty of ways to do that without involving stoves and pots. On which note, the new dish I made with these materials we got from Grow is done. It's spiced perfectly and has a rich depth of flavor. Its fluidity makes it easy to eat, and it's packed with all kinds of different ingredients. Do you get it? This will go perfectly with the naan I made the other day. Pandava-style curry. Now go on, eat up. But put the diary away first so it doesn't get stained.
I certainly don't want any. But you're not going to let me go until I have some, are you? Okay, here goes.
Hell yeah!
Yum. Yeah, it's good, thanks.
Just good. And your expression hasn't changed at all either. I know it came out well. If I'd serve this to Yudhishthira, Arjuna, Nakula, or Sahadeva, I'm positive they'd be smiling from ear to ear, but your case...
I'm sorry. I know you went to a lot of trouble to make this. It's not bad really, but I don't know. It just feels like...
I get it, you got something weighing on your mind, and there's not room for anything else, even my cooking. Right?
Yeah, I think that is what it is. Hey, Lancer? What would you do if you're racked by guilt and you had no idea why? I don't know why I feel this way, I really don't. But I can tell it's coming from somewhere inside me. And it's why I'm scared to do, well, anything. I was so relieved when you said that you were coming back here after what they told us at the church. This way, I don't have to do anything. Still, I really am the worst, aren't I? The other AIs and servants are out there fighting right now. And I'm just here feeling bad about being the only one not doing anything. Some of the guilt is coming from that. I swear, I really am hopeless. I know I messed up, but I have no idea how I got like this, or what it means.
Master.
I I knew the diary was pointless, but maybe it wasn't completely useless. At least now that I know no matter how much I write in it, I won't find an answer. So I'm sorry, Lancer. You're trying to cheer me up with your cooking before you focus on winning the Holy Grail War, right? Unfortunately, I don't think anything's gonna work on me. I feel so guilty all the time, and I doubt there's anything that can make it go away. So if you really want to win this, you should forget about me and...
Damn, so I still haven't gotten through to you.
Huh?
What I mean is, you're too preoccupied with those guys to focus on my food. And that means I didn't do enough prep. Yeah, I think I might have messed up there. So let's get that taken care of real quick and try again.
Huh? And now back to the main event. Or the main fight.
Hehe. I knew it. It's all about fundamentals. He who masters the fundamentals will be the victor. This war is all about resources, so of course the one that gathers the most with the greatest efficiency is going to win. And the one who figures out a system to directly convert those resources into power is all the more secure in that position. Even such simple truths eluded those fools, so how could they do anything but lose? I knew it. I'm Makiri Zogen, and the one who is destined to achieve his ideals and reach the root. Huh? I've known guys like you. You're greedier and more envious than anyone, but you've got pride in spades. You don't ever want anyone to see you lose, so you rely on everyone else to do your fighting for you, as much as you can. Yeah, I'm used to fighting guys like that. The sorts who hide at the margins of a fight. Usually, I just rely on my instincts to actually find them though. No wait, maybe you don't deserve to be lumped in with him. It could have been a trick of the light, but I think I at least saw a glimmer of justice deep in your eyes, even if it was held back by reason. Of course, that was also at a distance before you went and pulled this nonsense. I guess bringing out the big guns and balance your mind. I get it. Handling heavy weapons isn't easy. You... coward...
Who am I? I know I messed up, but I have no idea how I got like this or what it means.
Yeah, maybe I'm no different. Honestly, I think I'm a little strange myself. Were my true warrior self, I'd never have resorted to ambushing a weakling, especially over something that doesn't directly affect my allies. I surprised even myself here. You... Gurk! But at the moment, I guess I am more of a cook than anything else. So I'll do whatever prep work I have to, however much of a pain it might be. There's no fun in killing a weakling, but cooks can't be worrying about that kind of thing every time they put down a struggling fish.
Well, now that he's gone, there won't be any distractions for the food! Yay! This can't be happening. This can't be happening. I'm Akiri Zogen, a proud noble mage. Mage? No, yes, I'm not... Oh, I see. I'm just a part of an artificial personality, which means... Damn it.
Does this mean? Oh no.
What?
Curses! So there's another dragoon out there. Curse you, my craven, cowardly brother-in-law. Curse you! No, my room's been sealed off at the source. No!
And now he is hardened. It's gone? What just happened? Both Castor and the Colossal Writhing Fiend signals have completely disappeared. The most likely explanation is that something happened to his master. I know, right? Freaking kill steal. From the looks of things, it is likely someone killed him. Who, though? My first guess would be either the Lancer or Rider who declined to participate in this operation. Though I cannot say whether this was a coincidence or their plan from the start. If only the Master was killed, why did casters appear too? Something so large must have required a constant supply of mass amounts of Running Mint to function. Even after its supply was cut off, it tried to continue summoning additional smaller fiends. As a result, all the Running Mint caster was using to maintain his form was swallowed up in an instant by his own noble phantasm. That at least is my best guess as to what transpired. Although, that is not the only possible explanation.
Wait, that's it? You've got to be kidding me. After all that, that's how it ends? This is bullshit.
What does it matter as long as it's over? It is over now, right?
We've confirmed that Cassier's colossal writhing fiend has disappeared. Congratulations on a job well done.
Whoa, a special transmission from the governor. Gosh, that's neat.
Indeed.
Yay, we did it!
Phew.
Great job, Saber! You were amazing!
I didn't do anything special. I only did what I had to.
Alright, fine, whatever.
If it's really over now, then hurry up and give us a reward.
Well?
A moment, please. I'm considering. Confirming definitions, reviewing data, replaying records, substituting alternative situations, deliberating, comparing, searching for contradictions, no objections. I've come to a conclusion. The definitive factor in ending this situation was a cessation of function on the part of Caster's master. I have therefore determined that the servant responsible for that cessation deserves the lion's share of credit, and will be awarding his master with an additional command spell. However, I am not completely heartless. I will send someone over with enough running men to compensate for your energy expenses later as a consolation prize. That is all. I look forward to your future efforts and hope you will all participate enthusiastically in the next round. Goodbye.
So, we gain nothing and lose nothing in that case. We're back to normal. Whatever we spent here, we got back.
That's it? After all that hard work, all we get is a little runniment? This is bullshit, it's a scam!
I figured it would end up like this. Still, at least the monster's finally gone. Now none of the AIs from Grow or anywhere else will have to worry about being eaten. We can go back to our regular peaceful Grow and the job we love doing so much. Really, what more could I ask for? It's too bad about the command spell, but yeah, peace is its own reward. True, there's nothing more important than peace. I want that command spell.
Well, peace can't fill your belly. Ugh, I can't believe all my hard work was for nothing. I'll happily put in whatever effort it takes to get what I want. But I never put in effort for anything else. Grr, how humiliating.
Quit whining already. Sure, it's a shame we didn't get that command spell, but at least we aren't going home empty-handed. I'm not that happy about the circumstances that led to this, but the fact remains regardless. With that creature gone, the next thing we're going to see is a ton of damage to Fen Grow and other AIs coming to repair to have their injuries treated. And that means this is a huge opportunity for us to rake in the runniment, so this is no time to stand around complaining. Woo! I can't wait to start repairing. Wow, you're really fired up about this. We'll help out too. Wow. Talk about a wild fiend chase. All that hard work and all we've got was reimbursed for our expenses. I think there's a term for this kind of thing. Passion, exploitation, was it? Passion, huh? You know, in spite of everything, I really did do my best out there. Point at glance. Oh right, I almost forgot. Good work, Kama. Thanks for giving this your all, Kama. Thanks, Kama. Teehee. Yes, that's it. That's the stuff. Now I feel like I just about broke even. Oh, did you want to pat my head too while you're at it? No? I would. Pat 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 pat. It was an incredibly messy conclusion. As a result, the bird looking down at the world from above couldn't help but think that this made for a completely unsuitable first step of the war. In fact, it didn't even qualify as such. The situation itself only made that clearer. There was someone who had been given a small bit of grace, a being with a will of his own who continued to struggle for his life in the way that all living things do. Ew.
Huff, huff. A good noble always makes sure to have a gilded carriage at the ready. A secret carriage, of course, since I possess one. It must be so, now to send it home. Although, how tragic. With no money to my name, what woman would ever want to marry a man like me? I can't see anymore, but I can tell you're a servant. Who are you? Has the Reaper come to collect the fallen grain?
Hey, girl.
Well, why haven't you finished me off yet?
What's more, the servant's master wasn't even properly disposed of. Normally, the winner of the battle should be given the authority. That is the rule of the Holy Grail War. If the master isn't nearby, you can just remove their AI core and transplant it elsewhere. But Lancer was content to merely destroy the master's outer shell. He even left his command spell intact. In which case, this master should be given another chance. Yes, he overstepped, but right now, things are far too stable. There are too many masters here who are not at all eager to engage in their own acts of aggression. We can't have that. We must have servants and masters fighting and killing one another. That is the power of the heart, of the AEC method, the power that makes the world go round. Which is why I will now create a new master. Fortunately, these experimental formats set for builds Prime AI allows for a certain degree of inventive freedom. So come forth, wicked AI master. Come forth, alter ego invented master. Alter ego invented master? Well, that's ominous. Keep. Okay, now Lancer. True name Bhima, one of the main characters in the Mahabharata and one of the 5 legendary Pandava brothers. He is a younger brother of Yudhishthira, an older brother of Arjuna. Born to the wind god Vayu, Bhima is well known for his unrivaled strength. From his childhood to the Great Kurukshetra War, he was constantly feuding with the 100 princes, especially Duryodhana. Caster. A Caster class servant, he may look like Saber Gilderay, but the tentacled creatures he seems to have summoned as familiars have a different appearance than the sea fiends Gilderay from Chaldea controls. They are referred to as writhing fiends. His true identity is that of the character in a story written by the poet Perrault, the mysterious man who was modeled after Gilderay, making his true name Bluebeard. The story goes like this. A mysterious man, Bluebeard, had just married a woman. When the wealthy man needed to travel for business, he gave his new wife a key to a room but told her never to open its door. However, the wife could not control her curiosity and did so anyway. Inside, she discovered the corpses of her husband's previous wives. Though she tried to pretend she saw nothing, the key she held was magical. So Bluebeard knew instantly what had happened. Furious, Bluebeard tried to kill his wife with a sword. As fortune would have it, her brother, a cavalryman, rushed in and killed Bluebeard instead. So the tale goes... Oh, Sakura. Lancer's master. Lancer's master. Prime AI Keep. Apparently her name is Sarajera. She keeps a diary and has a habit of comparing what she wrote with her memories. She's been revealed by guilt even she cannot understand. Caster's master, Prime AI of Build, one of the AI types in this world. This arrogant young man is the master of Caster, who controls the mysterious familiars. He calls himself Makiri Zogen, a mage who strives to reach the root. However, it's unclear whether he truly understands what that even means. Given his role as Build's prime AI, he is quite adept at creating runniment. As such, he's able to modify Caster's Double Phantasm to create a massive writhing fiend. Makiri is an alter ego invented Type Master, a beep, beep, made from the creative beep directive. Oh gosh. He's gonna be Frankenstein. Type K though. Build AI Type B. One of this world's Ronnie series, AIs belonging to the build partition known as Type B. Their job is to use the materials produced in the Paper Moon world and build various objects ranging from large constructs like buildings down to handheld tools. They have technical skills ranging from creating a preliminary design to actual fabrication. They generally have a craftsman disposition and so tend to be quieter than the other AI types. Laconic and not given to expressions of emotion, Type B AIs still retain an excellent work ethic and take pride in the quality of their work. And now for a new term. Unknown aggressive data, mysterious humanoids which recently began to appear in the Paper Moon world. The cause and mechanism of their appearance is not clear. As they manifest without warning, no pattern has ever been observed which might have helped predict where they appear, nor has any pattern for these appearances been discerned. These beings show no independent will, do not speak, and only attack mobile targets, namely AIs. Given their almost autonomous offensive actions, which seem to be absent of any driving intellect, their threat level is ranked only one step above normal malicious data bugs. Consequently, the threat they represent is manageable as long as some time, effort, and risks are taken by the Type D AIs handling them. Regardless of how many times they are dealt with, these creatures continue to appear. What has been determined that several of these beings exist, the exact number is not known. Mystery. Spooky scary. And you know, I haven't done it yet, so I'm just gonna throw now. The 1 quartz. I am going to save a bit. I'm debating if I want to use some more of my free quartz, but for now, paid quartz. Ah, look, it's Shinji. But the good Shinji. The not bunkable one. Steer. Cleaner. Which is fine. Ooh, 5-star. Ooh, good luck, good luck. Lancer. Hector, please. Hector, tell Bima to let me summon him. I wish. Hello, Buddy Toria. Ooh, congratulations on Momoko. Ryudoji Temple. Time to pay more offerings to the temple. Hey Cammy, you know you wanna come home again? Even more Cammy for the win. Aw, that would've been so awesome if that worked. Instead I get Avisbron. He fine. And now last summon for the day. Hey Bima, hey Duryodhana. Hey boys. Caster. Avisbron. Hello again, Avisbron. Did I just happen to walk in a circle? Oh, well, okay. You know, that's fine. I'll get him next time. I'll get him later. True, those tickets are tempting. Very, very tempting. No! I will resist. Especially since we're gonna get more tickets later. Am I winning the gacha? Well, I got my Durga, so I technically won in a way. Everyone else is just like, nah. But Durga, she's nice. She was kind. She was the only nice one out of these new banners. So I'm kind of happy about that. I'm satisfied. And ooh, looks like I have time for a snack before movie night tonight. Hoo hoo hoo. So yay, I feel satisfied. Thank you. So with that being said, thank you everyone for stopping by the stream. I hope everyone has a great rest of your epic gacha luck. I'm gonna go look for a snack and also take a picture of my acrylic. And then maybe set up another acrylic. I have another display thingy, it's a tiny one, so I could put like... Maybe I'll put Jason inside, it's green. Green matches Jason. I'll see about it. So I'll see you guys later. Bye bye! Woohoo!